back again. Another episode. Grappling Dads. Paul here.
Kip over here.
Yeah, we're going to do this thing.
Are we?
We're going to.
We're going to expand on my bitch, aren't we?
That's what happened. So, Mr. Kip over there was like, you send me emails. He was the come at me bro guy yesterday, or last week, I guess. And somebody did, in fact, come at him, bro. So,
I had a few other comments.
Yeah. Stuff and things happened. So,
We may have offended a black belt.
Maybe. So, the offended black belt wrote in a couple times. And,
no, he just kept having more.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have a Croiler pro tip, but we're going to go ahead and do that next week.
Yeah.
Because this is just too damn funny.
It is pretty good.
So we're going to talk a little bit about guard pullers this week and how awesome they are. But first, Kipperdoodles, do your thing.
Top Mount Apparel is our first and, sponsor of the day. We'll call that. And check them out at topmountapparel.com. Like I said, they got some new stuff, I do believe, coming out, or at least a new manufacturer. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Heard about that.
Yeah.
It's getting even better, people.
No, yeah, always. Very excited. Very excited. So definitely check them out. Yeah. Well, no. Didn't you read his post?
No.
It's a group of all the people. There's many people. It's not just one person.
Go, L's team, go.
I briefly read it. I didn't read all the words. Yeah, whatever. Al said it.
Go, Top Mount, go. We'll get there.
It's Al. But check them out, GD Tenant checkout. Save yourself a few dollars.
I forget who was telling me that. I think it was my mom. She goes, I really enjoyed the podcast you did with Al. He's so nice.
He's such a nice person.
You should hang out with him more. He doesn't swear. Like, you're not wrong.
He does. Just not on the podcast.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Ugh.
You pull his beard and tap him out with his fucking goatee.
He'll say, gosh darn.
Probably. Gee golly gosh, and smacks his freaking knee.
Willikers. That's smarted.
I could see him doing that. Fucking purple belt. Suck it.
Nice.
But yeah, definitely check them out online. Proud BJJ White Belt is also an organization that's kind of connected with them, so they do a great thing of keeping white belts involved and getting the recognition that they deserve. Except for the flail ones, fuck off.
Keep the white belts happy.
So they become shitty blue belts?
We need them for fodder.
Like me.
White belts are the only ones I can almost kind of beat sometimes.
So sometimes almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely check them out. We love them and appreciate the support from them. Number 2 is Tap Tape. Now, I love this tape. And as I said last week, Eric tried his, and then I had a coworker come out to me and go, yeah, I fucked up my toe. I'm like, oh, that's pretty stupid.
You're like, I got you, fam.
Yeah, I not yet. I didn't get to it because they immediately went into, I tried this tape. And it just fell off. I giggled to myself.
Oh, that's funny.
And I go, you want to know what I have in said bag? Because I have it everywhere I go, it seems. Went out to my car, grabbed some tap tape, and she had messed up her pinky toe, which is one of the hardest to tape because,
yeah, it's
tiny.
Stupid. It's just like, it's in the way.
Why do you need it?
We should just cut them off.
I really think so. Why isn't evolution taking those things away yet?
Right? Stupid evolution.
Stupid, late. Make me wait for toeless.
Get the butcher's
socks. But yeah, she put it on. I went to the back room, came back out, didn't hear from her for the rest of the day because the tape stayed on.
Well, there you go.
See,
it's the best tape ever.
See, it is,
and it's for that shit.
Hell yeah, and it's she was a little intimidated by the black color of the death grip.
It said death grip.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, because I did hand her an non-open package.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And took the rest of the tape back.
Oh yeah, you don't just give people
no.
your tape. No,
that's mine.
It's like when people just like take your tape.
Dude, people go into my bag at the gym and take my tape. Okay, it's small children, but still.
Yeah, uncouth kids, uncouth.
Yeah, Chad, watch your kid. Arya came walking out. Arya's 4, like my daughter. Just comes walking out with like 5 things in my tape, and she's like, "Look what I found."
She looks like a mummy.
You didn't find anything. You stole my tape. But yeah, it's definitely the best tape I've used. Eric loves it. He's our newest person to really get on board with it. But yeah, definitely check it out. Leave a review, and we know you won't regret it.
And Mike, when you coming out with your website and your stuff, dude? I'm excited.
Dude, his website kicks ass. It's one page that you can't navigate off of.
Oh, Mike.
It's fucking amazing.
Mike, I want your stuff.
I want a rash guard that's dope. What up, man?
Right?
Ask me for my size. I'm like, sweet, this is going to happen.
Get on it.
Nothing. I'm going to sell the shit out of that for you because it's awesome.
It is dope.
It's very cool.
Dope if you want.
So, yeah, definitely check it out on Amazon. Leave a review. Let us know about it.
Do it.
And we'll give you a high five verbally.
Hey, if you want to train somewhere with
Blackline Jiu-Jitsu.
with me, not Kip, because he's broken.
I'm more there in spirit.
Yeah. So you can train with a grappling dad, not dads.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm your guy.
Yeah. It's only Paul now.
I'm the easy one to beat, though,
Yeah.
so no worries.
Yeah, he's all nice and stuff.
Yeah, come in. Kids class is funsies.
Especially when I run it.
Right.
Okay, Adam ran it. I was in the vicinity, and it was fun.
We just throw the dodgeballs at him.
Yeah, it was fun. Great game. So, but yeah, definitely come in. The kids class is always booming. A lot of fun. We got all the way down to like 4 years old. I know that because my daughter's the youngest, and she's 4. So, but she super enjoys it. She's there every Wednesday. So definitely come check it out Monday, Wednesday down at Blackline Jiu-Jitsu in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's warmer right now, so it's pretty sweet. And last and goddamn definitely least.
Dead last, yeah.
Fucking taking credit for our show, son of a bitch.
Man, he just like, it's
Did you
my
see that
show.
shit?
I did.
What an asshole. Like, okay, Curler Gracie is who we were talking about. He's a bitter, acai berry loving Brazilian man.
I did enjoy the housekeeping, if you will, from Andrew.
Yeah. Oh, housekeeping.
We're
we
housekeeping.
have to do this. We forgot it in the closet when we were cleaning.
We forgot them in episode 1, 2, 3.
Not just 3, 4. Motherfuckers asked us questions. We helped them through it. Told them, the pitfalls, which they ignored because they do them anyways.
All right. Yeah.
Fucking, what was the word he used? Knowledger.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking live with that, dude.
If you want to get more knowledger, you go listen to Just Jiu-Jitsu Podcast.
Yeah, do that. Don't even fucking mention the name of that shit.
Don't listen to episode 1 through 4. Listen to episode 5, the first 5 minutes.
No, don't. Cut it off, because like 3.5 minutes in, Crowler's like, yeah, they pretty much just say all my words for the first hour of the show.
He's not wrong.
He is wrong. He is wrong because we make that shit interesting.
Do we?
Yes.
Or do we just ruin it?
Same fucking thing.
Yeah,
from my vantage point. And
it's like an interesting way to burn something.
It is. It's creative.
It's like throwing alcohol in a fire.
It's a good idea.
Nice. It's like we're having a bonfire. We need M80s. Throw them in.
Throw them in. Yeah, it's a beautiful bonfire. I can fuck that up. Come here.
Yeah. That's our shit. That's what we do.
But if you're in northern Indiana and want some good coaching, I will give him that. He's a spectacular coach.
We just had a seminar that you didn't make it to, but it was phenomenal.
The sad part is I stopped by, and you didn't even fucking notice.
I didn't see you there.
But I didn't want to be a dick because there was people that didn't know me, so it would have been really weird. Like, hey, I'm not going to pay for this. I'm just going to sit here and watch.
To be fair, you went through a lot of that stuff with him in his seminar tour.
Like
so
four times.
At the end, he went over some armbar concepts.
Oh, yeah, which I wish I would have seen. Right. That would have been cool.
And armbars are my thing. Like, I like them. I think I'm pretty good at them. Apparently I'm not. Or I wasn't.
Apparently I do them all wrong.
There's a lot I just didn't understand. So even like, it's an armbar, right?
Basic.
It's basic. But is it?
It's not. There is nothing that's basic in jiu-jitsu, realistically.
Watch this. And he armbarred Chad using
with no hands.
I'm like, how the hell is that a thing? I'm like, all right, I've seen it happen. I don't get it. You're going to have to do it to me. I regretted that soon after I uttered those words. But
you can't even handle an armbar.
Dude, it was super legit.
I love it.
I couldn't believe it.
It's very cool. But that's just an example. We talk a lot of shit, and I mean it. But he is an amazing coach. Great guy to be around. I think I'm going to do another tour with him.
Nice.
Next time he goes out. I don't care if he wants me there or not.
You're just going to go.
Just fucking going.
Got my ticket, homie.
Well, as long as my fucking surgeon calls me and I'm healthy again. But anyways, that's sidetrack.
Yeah, right.
CroylerGracieJujitsu.com. If you just look up Croy and then L, I do believe you find him.
He just pops
on
right
the Googs.
And like we said, if you look up the Just Jiu-Jitsu podcast, he's up to episode 5 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that fucking podcast. Andrew Desimone.
We're not bitter.
I was cool with the podcast. I was a little bored.
How dare you? How dare you?
That was the best I could come up with. Short term. Long term? Got a lot better ones coming. Anyways, but they went from giving us a shout out to kicking me in the teeth. So
it was great.
Yeah, they can kiss my ass.
It was well done.
No,
they call us Daddy.
Andrew did. That was funny.
I think it mortified Cody.
Pretty sure he didn't mean to.
Yeah.
And he called us a large regional band to their, garage band.
Oh, he did say that we are the Beatles of
he quickly
podcast.
took that back.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to take it back myself. That's us.
There you go. Let's come back around, yeah.
And you are...
Get on board.
And you guys are essentially the small child that's learning how to play chopsticks on the piano from a blind piano teacher.
True.
Yes.
True. Yeah, I like it.
Accurate. All right, let's do our show now.
All right. So, Mr. Paul Elliot.
He's staying at my house.
Yeah,
he's going to come over and play.
He took the come at me bro email thing seriously. So
like 3 emails deep.
So
was it 3 or 2? 2.
Well, it was 2 plus
a link
plus the tip.
Yes.
So we're going to use his guard pulling thing as the pro tip for the day, based on his top 10 toxic takedownity statements.
Yes,
these are fantastic. And
they are pretty.
I'm going to get to them.
You're going to do them all?
Oh yeah,
they're good.
I'll rip through them.
Sure you will. Just like you read everything so well.
You settle down. Top 10 toxic takedownity statements. 1. I think guard pullers should be the ones cleaning the mats after class. Nobody wants to see guard pullers compete when they can see throws and takedowns. Look, I just think open mats should be separated by takedown ability for the safety of the guard pullers.
That was a good one.
Of course, guard pullers don't win as much. Medals are for those aggressive enough to earn them.
Oh, that's a kick in the face.
There's no such thing as the takedown hierarchy. You're just blaming others for your own problems.
Not as good.
Look, there's just 2 ways to get things to the ground is all I'm saying. That's just science. One is stronger than the other. Facts.
That's a good one again.
Okay, yeah. The guard puller managed to get a sweep on me, but that was luck. When a guard puller succeeds, everybody's impressed. But when a takedown artist succeeds, it's just expected.
I don't know. That's wrong.
Hey.
Shut up, Paul.
Which one? Hey.
You're Paulie. He's Paul.
Check. Make sure the guard pullers make sandwiches for the annual banquet.
What the fuck was that?
That's toxic masculinity, sir. Look, that guard puller was just asking to be slammed. I shouldn't have been disqualified.
That's a good one. I like that one too.
But wait. There's more.
Yeah, the second email started with more toxic. What did he call it? Take down acidity?
Yeah, something to that
effect, yeah.
How many guard pullers does it take to change a light bulb? Trick question. They don't know how to take down a light bulb. Okay. What is the favorite movie?
You leave off the light bulb part.
Yeah, they don't have
just
to take down.
They don't know how to take something down.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
You ruined it.
Oh!
What is the favorite movie of a double guard puller? Dumb and Dumber. I heard a couple of guard pullers started a podcast. They call it Grappling Bads.
That's so accurate.
That's so almost funny.
That is so funny because it's accurate. It's true.
It's not true.
No, it's not true.
A guard puller, a judoka, and a wrestler walk into a bar. Just kidding. The guard puller wasn't mature enough. Did you see the story about the guard puller with great self-esteem? Fake news.
That's funny.
Why are there more guard puller jokes than wrestling and judo jokes? Wrestling and judo are serious. Yeah,
that was not good.
Double guard pulling is like Russian roulette without a sense of accomplishment. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
That's not bad.
Why don't guard pullers play baseball? They can't throw. Yuck.
Oh, I thought he was going to say they can't throw a baseball.
2 more people. Right? Why don't guard pullers play drinking games? They're always the first on the floor. Ever wonder why guard pullers...
hold on. They can't do a shot.
Oh, that'd be...
That's way fucking better.
You should write these.
Fucking Paul.
God damn it, Paul. Ever wonder why guard pullers are so sensitive? Because they are so butthurt. Dun, dun, dun.
Glad he's more intelligent than he is comedic.
Well, what are you going to do? You can't win them all.
It's good effort.
Good effort. I'll give you an A.
Mm-hmm.
About 50% of those were pretty good.
Yeah.
The other 50. There's some gaps in your jokes, bitch. That's all I got to say. All right. SimpleBJJ.com. He's got a little article that I thought was...
he wrote this a long time ago, too.
And it's...
Back when he was a purple belt, right?
Yeah, it's all full of horseshit. Like the entire article is horseshit, and we're just going to shoot holes in it because
is it ass hattery?
Ass hattery, yeah.
That's a thing, by the way. Look it up, bitches.
Ass clappery, if you will.
No, it's ass hattery. It's an actual word.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like you can look that up in the dictionary.
Yeah, look it up.
Swell.
Ass hat is also one.
Nice.
Kind of depressed about that because I thought that was me.
Oh no, my mother-in-law actually uses ass hat.
Yeah, often. It's actually an older phrase. A lot of people use dumb people like myself use, I guess.
Nice.
Everyone should use it. But I've shocked many people with it.
Yeah.
Why are you being an ass hat? They're like, ass hat. Ha ha. Fuck.
The fuck did you just call me?
You just fucking called me? Hey. Oh, hold on. Pause.
All right.
How excited were you this morning?
Oh, dear God.
I have two things we got to pause with because there was something I wanted to get to kind of important.
What was that dude's name? Look it up.
You want me to look it up now?
Yeah.
Now?
Right this instant.
You're lucky I have email.
Right?
Benjamin.
So Benjamin from Australia, oddly enough.
I love how they always have to say that. Every single one of our guys.
I like it when they do
I
that.
love it. It's great. It's just so funny because anybody that's from not in our country, it's awesome because they tell us what country they're from. They should from the Philippines. Hey, from...
Well, they should tell us.
I love it.
Like, what your name is, how long you been training, country of origin.
Yes.
I like it.
Well...
Anyway,
now you're just getting picky.
He goes, true, I just want to know.
Just send emails.
I get this email about, I'm listening, I'm kind of like diving through them, I'm on episode 10, and you're talking about budgets. And you said that you would email. I'm like, oh, my life is complete.
This is like the third one. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Second one.
No, there was another one.
No, really?
Oh, I may not have passed it along.
Oh, bro. Some poor sap hates us. Me.
No,
more.
I responded, though. I usually respond. That one, I knew it went to the right email, so I'm like, okay, he can respond. That one, I always respond, so they know that we're not dickheads.
Right.
Well, we are, but they not
not
for
that kind of
reason.
Dickhead, right?
For many others that they can listen in for. Wow, what the fuck just flew out of your mouth? You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm dying, apparently.
Dinner just came out, or a piece of his lung.
I'm going to go with that was lung.
Oh, my God.
Vacuum on in a minute.
But, yeah, so if you really want to know about budgeting and how boring a good section of a podcast can be, go to episode 10.
Apparently it's episode 10, yeah.
And Paul talks about his budget. I think the episode before 8 or 9 was his morning routine. That was so long.
Both things sounded like a good idea at the time.
No, they didn't. I told you no.
To me, they sounded like a great idea.
I really think people need to know this.
They're going to resonate.
With 3 people.
So out of the hundreds of thousands of listens, I've got 3 emails about that.
3 people.
Yeah. Like, that's 0.000.
The percentage is too low to know. But hey, but Paulie got it. Ben, thanks for reaching out to Paul. You made his fucking day.
You did.
And
tears of joy, bro. Tears of joy.
The thing was, he wasn't all that thrilled with what you told him because you've changed your budget. Is the fucking problem?
It's better now.
For you, maybe it wasn't for him. Maybe he was looking for your original.
I gave him 3 separate. I said, "Here's how I start."
Yeah, I didn't reach it. So.
Yeah. I gave him all of it.
You gave the
I
first part too?
over-delivered because I was so happy. I gave him the first.
You were super excited. Yeah, that was sucky. And but yeah, I let Paulie answer that. Usually a lot of times it's me, like with just the general.
Yeah, most of the time you deal with the
direct traffic through the many emails.
Check,
which we appreciate. So we have just something I really want to cover. I reached out, and I just don't want to do it at the end, so people
are we
kind
still
of
tangenting?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is totally
side tangent.
Yeah.
Check.
Sorry, guys. Well, it's in between, so we made fun of our topic, and we'll come back to that shit.
All right.
This is like a mid-roll. 20 minutes in. Yeah, not getting paid for it. But I reached out to Blue Line Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ.
Oh, I seen the correspondence.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I don't even know if I explained it to you.
You didn't explain a damn thing.
Oh, nice. Well, what they are is just a community of people just trying to get started that are pro jiu-jitsu for police officers or law enforcement in general.
Yeah,
so
we've talked about this quite a bit.
And that's why it really hit home. And I kept seeing their posts. They followed us for a long time. They've liked a lot of our posts. And who knows if they listen to the podcast. Bet they do now. And so I saw that they're having a very cool free seminar coming up, or a seminar that's coming up, or something like that. Let's see. I don't know if it's free. It's probably not free. No, it's a charity. That's it. It's a charity seminar at, how do you say Pedro's last name? Sauer.
Yeah.
And D.C. Coming up May 13th.
Pedro Sauer is a bad motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
He is he is one of the best teachers in
That's
the
all.
world.
We've talked about him in prior shows, and how much he just blows your mind. I've watched some of his stuff, and now he's fucking amazing.
Yep.
The way he delivers information is amazing.
Yeah,
so if it's at his school in general, you got to think it's going to be amazing. So a lot of what they do at Blue Line is realistic training or using realistic techniques that are not competition based in law enforcement.
Weird.
Fucking weird. Seems accurate. And and then they do a thing called the team within a team. So take away the affiliations. You know, a lot of schools.
So it's kind of like Studio 540 where everybody comes
exactly.
in and
You come and
and
do your own thing. So this is basically just a sharing of ideas, techniques that will work for law enforcement, and it's just having that common thread all the way through.
Nice.
Very cool. So if you're in law enforcement, you know anybody in law enforcement, definitely tell them about it. It's Blue Line Jiu-Jitsu, BlueLineBJJ.com. Check it out. And the seminar's in May 13th. I'm gonna post some stuff too. They sent me some really cool stuff of their patch. You get free patches right now if you go in there. They have like 3 of them if you register. It's for a great cause. Check it out. And the guy's name's William. William.
Check.
And that was probably the worst fucking thing ever. But we're gonna bring this up a few times for them.
Cool.
And post about it because Paul and I really believe in it, even though I didn't tell Paul about it.
I believe in it right this instant. right now.
I did some reaching out. Sorry, bro. And also at the end of the show, we got to talk about who reached out to us. Some really nice guys that asked for some help.
Sweet. We can do that. Can I get into the...
Okay, so here's what we're talking about. I'm going to bring it back. It's about guard pulling and Paul Elliott's... It's a pure hatred.
Oh, yeah. He's anti-guard puller.
Well, he's as basic as it gets.
What?
In a good way. Like he's
basic.
He lives by his fucking...
Did you just call him a basic bitch? Is that what you just did?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't care.
He's going to stay in your house.
Yeah, fucking sleep on the lawn, dick. I don't care. So, go.
Okay.
I wanted to prepare myself
I was just
mentally.
waiting. All right.
I was going to say more shit,
Okay,
and I realized he is living
right,
at my house for a few days.
Pull guard or takedown. There's a friendly argument in BJJ that often sounds more serious than it is. Motherfucker, it's serious.
No, dude.
It's
you talk
serious.
to the... It's not even the guard pulling side, because the guard pulling side don't even argue.
Oh, yeah. It's just you. It's
just fucking you people. That sounded so racist. It's not.
When starting a BJJ match, should you start with a takedown or by pulling guard? There are a lot of defenses and recent arguments on either side, and the justifications often change depending on the skill and goals of the jiu-jitsu player. For fundamental students and those looking for the simple BJJ view, there is an answer. It's the wrong one, but we'll get into that.
Dick.
Defining the playing field. Since this is directed primarily towards fundamental students, let's first make sure everybody understands what is being discussed. Every jiu-jitsu match and every street fight starts standing. Mine won't. For the moment,
you've obviously not seen me street fight.
For the moment, let's just assume we're talking about competition. The goal of a jiu-jitsu match is to get a submission at the end of the match. Although there are ways to do this standing, it's exceedingly rare, and there are vastly fewer options from standing, so the match is naturally directed towards the ground. The only question is, how do you get to the ground in the most advantageous way? You fucking sit down.
You fucking sit down. I don't see a problem with this.
Right? A wrestling-oriented jiu-jitsu player will tell you that you should get a wrestling-style takedown, then get top position, then go for the submission. A judo-oriented player will say to perform a throw. Many pure jiu-jitsu competitors will say to pull guard, which basically means getting a grip on the opponent, then using various means of pulling the opponent towards the ground. Duh.
Hold on. Not totally, though.
That just
Paul,
happened.
you motherfucker. Paul did it again, everyone. Everyone.
I was getting so good at not doing that.
The look on his face of a child that just got caught eating a cookie.
Yeah, with his hand right in the cookie jar.
Right in the cookie jar. He's like, fuck, that was my phone.
God, I was really good at it, too. It's
You
like
had been doing really well.
It's like the one time you just kind of like, it hasn't happened in a while, you forget.
And there it was. Phone going off.
All right.
But
were you
hold
doing
on.
your point? Okay.
Yeah, no. I don't think totally that traditional jiu-jitsu is completely, is it? I don't know. Is it completely guard pulling?
No.
I don't think so, because that's how he made it sound, isn't it? A little bit. Traditional jiu-jitsu is.
Yeah, like if you don't.
I thought there was a lot of trips.
If you weren't in wrestling, you weren't in judo, and you just start jiu-jitsu.
Fair
a
enough.
lot of times they don't
enough.
focus on the takedowns aspect.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we haven't.
A lot of classes actually have a judo class, have a wrestling class. They do takedowns, but a lot of them don't as well. So it depends on the school you go to.
Gotcha.
All right. Once the guard puller is on the ground, there are all kinds of variations on sweeps, open guard techniques, as well as closed guard techniques to rely on to immediately go on offense against their opponent. Takedowns, the pros and cons. Nobody at a jiu-jitsu tournament wants to deal with a wrestler while standing. Wrestlers drill takedowns until they are smooth and fast. By the time you identify the danger, you are often already on your way to the mat.
Yeah.
I can vouch for that. Yeah.
Happens.
It's a thing, which is why I sit down. However,
that's why butt's good.
However, once on the ground, the expert wrestler is out of their league against a reasonably good jiu-jitsu player. In fact, if you are a wrestler, Naga competitions won't let you compete at the beginner level, which is good because they'll just wrestle fuck the shit out of you and stand back up and then do it again. It's assumed that you will get takedowns and be able to manipulate your opponent on the ground, but you may not be able to finish them. In other words, against a beginner BJJ opponent, the wrestler has an unfair advantage in a jiu-jitsu match. Very true.
Yes.
That goes away pretty quickly after blue belt, though.
Yes.
An added bonus is that a wrestler has certain stance and style cues that an opponent will see and respond to. People oriented towards pulling guard or those who have limited takedown defense experience will recognize a wrestler and will be put at a mental disadvantage. Now, if you combine wrestling and BJJ experience, you have both the stand-up game as well as the ground game. It is literally the best of both worlds. Yeah, I'll give him that. Yeah, I'm not. I want to be mad at it just because it's fun, but that makes sense.
Got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I was thinking too. I'm like, no.
Good job.
Later.
You got one.
Later.
All right, one for Paul. As a side note, albeit an important one, judo also brings something to the takedown game. Although it is focused primarily on throws instead of takedowns.
Way cooler looking.
Oh, for sure.
And violent as fuck.
Yeah.
Not that wrestling's not, because wrestling's freaking impressive to watch. The top level people, especially like any other sport, is amazing. But judo guys,
yeah,
I've gotten really into watching those.
You're hitting somebody with the earth. Baby.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Primarily on throws instead of takedowns. For the purpose of this article, assume that when I talk about takedowns, I assume I mean 80% wrestling, 20% judo. That seems legit. Judo tends to see less activity in a jiu-jitsu match, but it does come up, and a takedown-oriented student should be training judo, offense, and defense.
Very true.
Very true. The Hibiro brothers, I think, are both black belts in judo.
Okay.
And they got some incredible takedowns in some of their competition match. It's fun to watch.
Oh yeah, jiu-jitsu and judo going together is fucking great. It's really cool looking.
When it comes to disadvantages to takedowns, there are some notable considerations. One of the big issues with takedowns is the energy expenditure required to both perform the takedown and deal with the counters. Any wrestler or judoka will tell you that standing up and sparring on the feet can be physically demanding. If you are not well skilled, takedown attempts often turn into a major positional disadvantages or even quick submissions. Once there is some BJJ skill involved with the defender, the wrestler finds out that they are very vulnerable to a variety of attacks that don't occur on the wrestling mat. It's really funny when wrestlers come in and they're not used to submissions.
Oh yeah, and you just choke them. So they
choke themselves, bro.
So there's two.
Like,
there's
my
two.
neck and arm.
Yeah. So there's two that they fall into. First one is the sloppy head and
arm choke.
Head and arm choke. That's the first one. And the second one is the fucking triangle.
Yeah.
I've had so many of them. I just go to lean back and I'm like, oh shit, you just triangled yourself. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're new here.
Yeah. You don't understand how they're like, how do I keep on ending up here?
Eddie asked that once.
Yeah.
He's like, I should stop doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Immediately.
Because I didn't do that.
Post
You
haste.
did.
Yeah. I'm not even good at this shit.
Yeah. I suck and I just triangled.
I don't hit this on anybody except you. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Practicing takedowns also opens you up to more injury during training. Dun, dun, dun. See?
That may have happened to someone in this room and on this podcast.
You remember when I first started and I had that stupid shoulder injury and I got double leg slammed?
The sound that it made you hitting the ground and then the sound you made after hitting the ground. Amazing.
Yeah, which is why I'm going to butt scoot.
Yeah. Well, in mine, like the guy who did my, like, twisted my knee up, which has still never been the same. It's not bad, but it's not the same as it used to be. Like, it was kind of my fault because I'm just like lazy ass. Like, oh, he's not gonna. He's finishing. I'm broken.
That was a misunderstanding. Like, you thought one thing
and he thought the other.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it wasn't.
That was very unfortunate.
Oh yeah, that sucked because he was like, oh, I'm supposed to finish. No.
Yeah.
But hey, man, shit happens.
It does.
That's why I butt scoot. I'm gonna get a patch that says butt scoot just so it doesn't wear out my pants.
Oh, I like it. I really do like that. Somebody make it happen. It is physically challenging, exhausting, and is often inconvenient due to the space limitations at your school. Also very true.
Mm-hmm.
Many inherent factors of takedowns mean that you are punishing your body more than if you pull guard. Quick side tangent on the injuries and the space. My first school I went to, just before I went there, somebody had a fucking horrific injury where somebody's trying to do a takedown and like losing it, so they were like chasing them across the mat. Yeah. And there's another couple rolling, and they landed across their leg. It just broke that shit in half. Just snapped it like a fucking twig. It was god awful.
I don't even want to think about that.
So yeah, that's one of the other things. Like, you got to be aware of all your training partners around you, not just the one you're going against when you're training in a school. Yeah. It's hard to train them unless you're specifically just doing that, and you got to do it in a certain way. Yeah, I don't think a lot of schools are set up for it.
I agree.
I could be wrong.
Maybe.
I might be wrong. Never know.
Asking for a friend. I don't know where we're going with this anymore.
Exactly. I'm out of my depth now. In short, there's absolutely more risk involved with takedowns, but also more reward. If you desire a strong offense with aggression, despite the manageable risks, then having a strong takedown game may be your goal. Is not. But, okay.
No.
Pulling guard, pros and cons. Pulling guard properly.
I'm surprised you didn't go pulling guard.
Cons. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised there's any pros in here at all. Like, what are you doing? You're ruining your shit. This isn't. You're taking away our fun by having pros.
No, don't have pros.
Yeah. Pulling guard properly has some significant advantages in a jiu-jitsu match, especially if you have a good guard. By pulling guard, you deny the good wrestler or judoka an opportunity to apply their skill. Pulling guard also immediately puts you in a position to sweep or submit your opponent. Far from being a passive or defensive tactic, pulling guard is best viewed as an attack that immediately limits your opponent's choices and increases your option. See? Look how much better that is than having to learn takedowns. Like, you have to spend all that time learning takedowns, that's all this time you're not learning jiu-jitsu.
That's less jiu-jitsu people.
Yeah.
Less jiu-jitsu.
Exactly. That's my point. Another pro, I think. You will use less energy in converting the scenario from standing to groundwork, and you'll often get more time to work towards a dominant position where you can attempt submissions. It gets better, but you're making my point for me, Paul. See? When you have a limited amount of time to work with, less time standing is a good thing. Using less energy is also a big plus when you have many matches in a day. Along with using less energy, pulling guard is a less risky option when you are tired or injured. Yeah.
Or always
injured. Yeah, what if you're just
I just walk around this way?
Old man such as myself? I had one match where I pulled a hamstring early in the match and had no choice but to pull guard. Oh, look at that. Paulie's a guard puller. I eventually won the match. Of course you did.
That's all I ever hear now. He's going to walk up to me and be like, what up, butt scooter?
I eventually won the match, of course you did, but it would have been far more difficult, if not impossible, to attempt a takedown on an injured leg. Excuses, excuses. This speaks volumes to the usage of guard pulls to keep you safer while still retaining options for a good offense.
Offense.
I'm offended. All right. I read like an asshole. Pulling guard has some dark elements to it. No, it doesn't. Too often, a beginning student will use pulling guard as a stalling tactic. No, he doesn't. Just as a wrestler might use a takedown into closed guard as a stalling tactic. Nope, two different things.
I love how you snuck that in. Nope, you're wrong.
100% disagree. If you don't have a plan for what to do after pulling guard, then you aren't really pulling guard in the sense that advanced competitors do. A good guard pull is immediately turned into a sweep or a submission attempt, but too often, inexperienced guard pullers treat it as a means to get the opponent in their closed guard where they hope to find something to attack, but they don't necessarily have something in mind. That's a good point. Yeah, I think we talked about that on the last show we talked about that same thing. Like usually you're pulling somebody into something. Like you're pulling with a purpose.
Oh, well, you should be.
You pull with a purpose.
But let's be honest. I've seen plenty of people that are just pulling guard.
Yeah.
For the sake of, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Like I've seen exactly what he's talking about. But I'm still happy it's on the ground because it's still better than two people smashing their foreheads together for 5 minutes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I call it the RAM problem because everybody just wants to, slam their foreheads together like they're stuck together with fucking glue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
It's the most boring thing ever.
I fucking hate it.
Watching a guard puller do it incorrectly and stalling is still more fun than that.
Yeah,
that's my professional opinion.
Doing it. Are you pulling guard correctly? According to Paul, there is no correct way of doing so. So.
No, I just said there is, but I'm not mad at the incorrect way. I'm less mad at the incorrect guard pulling than I am at failed takedown attempts.
Dude, I can't. So you're talking whatever I do, because every takedown attempt I have is failed.
Oh, yeah, I've never actually landed a takedown in my entire life, unless they're, like, letting me.
Ben's let me do it a few times.
Yeah, like in practice. Grab this arm, grab this sleeve. All right, check. All right, good guard pulls have significant thought put into them, much like all the thought and options that are available once you get to the X-guard position. Fair. Can't do that either. Options that you don't use are no good to you, so a guard pull without a sweep or submit immediately after is nothing more than a tactic to prevent takedown points. This is an unhealthy jiu-jitsu attitude. Bullshit. I think it's perfectly healthy because it keeps you healthy, uninjured, taken down.
Well,
and let's
be honest, it doesn't keep us uninjured.
Well, yeah.
I got injured. I don't even remember what time. What time are we talking about?
Yeah, which injury?
Neck. We'll go with neck. I was rolling. Okay. Yeah, wasn't a takedown. I don't do them. It didn't save me. That's all I'm saying.
I get your point. Like when you see a really good judo throw or a good takedown, it's pretty epic.
Yeah, I love it.
I just don't see it very often.
I don't. For us, at least here in the Midwest, we don't see a lot of judo. No. I mean, we know Nate DeCamp, and that dude's injured as shit, so I haven't seen him do any judo in a while.
Remember when I tried to do that half-ass judo throw from the ground on him?
Yeah.
Dumbest shit.
It was fucking awesome. Life, yeah. Hey, you're really good at jiu-jitsu. And judo? Let me try this on you then.
I thought he was going to say, bitch, please.
He literally really, really could have just said, that's cute.
Yeah.
It's adorable. Good job.
Patted me, condescending head pat. Yeah. And what the hell are you doing on your phone?
I might be doing a live onto, what is this thing? Instagram, just for fun.
You're weird.
But like 4 people are looking, and Curler's on here. Wave to Curler. Yeah, fuck you, Curler. This is fun. You just gave him 3 fingers.
Did I? He gets it. All right. This is an unhealthy jiu-jitsu attitude. 100% disagree. Pulling guard as a default style also leads to the absurd scenario of a double guard pull, where both competitors walk up to each other, get a momentary grip, and sit down. Yeah, I don't mind that. Because then the match is where I want to see it anyway, on the ground doing jiu-jitsu stuff. What do you think about that?
That's all I care about.
Yeah. I can't wait till they're on the ground. I fast forward every single match until they're on the ground anyway. So when they both just sit down, I'm like, perfect. It should start there. Like they should start on their knees.
How fucking lame would that competition be? All right, I'm gonna slap up. No. On your knees.
On your knees.
I'm pretty sure that's where kids start. Yeah, that's where they do.
Dude, that's where every
on
single...
your knees, please.
There's probably like 3 schools in all of America that have people start their rolls from the feet. Everybody's like, start from your knees. Because it keeps people safe. But it keeps
the
people
sad thing is
uninjured.
there's probably a lot more schools that do it.
I bet there's 3.
Because honestly...
The dads at grapplingdads.com. If your school
3.
does that,
yeah, we got to get above 3.
Yeah. This is the best pro tip ever.
well, it's just... I guess we're coming at it from 2 different angles.
I've never thrown so much shade at a pro tip in my entire life.
I don't know. We tried.
Yeah.
This is just kind of... Yeah. It's our shit right here to rip into.
This is true. All right.
Defending our manhood also.
Right. Yeah.
Which we have none
I think we're just kicking the shit out of whatever manhood we thought we had right now, if we're honest.
More than likely.
Yeah. All right. Get a momentary grip and sit down. This is far from the spirit of what jiu-jitsu is meant to be. You mean ground fighting? Check. And only causes confusion for spectators that are unaware of what's going on. Dude, the only spectators in jiu-jitsu are people that do jiu-jitsu. Let's be honest. They know what's going on.
What are you talking about, dude? This is a very just walk by. Hey, I'm going to watch this random pajama wrestling.
Yeah. Like if some mom or grandma's watching their kid or grandchild compete, they're not going to know if it's a takedown or they're sitting down. They don't know anyway. They don't care.
No.
It don't matter.
No.
The IBJJF recently implemented a rule that double guard pulls have 30 seconds to be turned into a dominant position or else penalties will be assessed.
Well, everybody hates them anyway, so fuck off.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see a round of patty cake instead of jiu-jitsu. Well,
that's not what we call it.
That's not what we're doing.
There's not one time, well, maybe 1 or 2 times Paul and I have played patty cake.
Okay, yeah, we might have done that.
But that's us. And no one else is doing that, are they? Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Double guard pulls are simply an embarrassment to the sport.
Oh, he went deep on that one.
Shots fired.
Wow.
He really hates the Meow Brothers.
He really does.
And I see that all the time. All the time. They just go out and they both sit down and they get to work.
Well, that was part of my bitch was... so many people do it, and you see the same people like, fuck guard pulling. Do it to another guard puller. It's like, God, it's so annoying.
Yeah, I will give them that. Like when they just go and they sit down, it actually does look pretty fucking.
It looks
ridiculous.
fucking retarded.
I agree. It looks
it's
dumb.
Fucking terrible. But yeah, no, I got nothing for that because that does look stupid.
it looks stupid, but still, when they both sit down, relatively quickly. They're getting to work and doing jiu-jitsu stuff.
There's none of that freaking person running around in a circle.
Yeah.
I'm going to get around your guard. I'm going to go the other way.
Yeah. I don't like to see people crouched and circling around each other, and then they're playing patty cake, right?
Yeah.
They're just grabbing and slapping and grabbing and slapping.
Because one happens to be a foot and the other one's a hand of patty cake because that's usually what it is. Oh, grab your foot. Oh, he took his foot back. Grab your foot again.
Yeah.
He took your foot back. So it's, and then, of course, Paul here would blame the guard puller for said movements.
I suppose
it's probably
everybody
accurate.
does it.
So many people do it. That was my biggest thing. I don't care if you guard pull or not, and I'll give more respect to someone that can take someone down than pull proper guard.
Yes,
I will.
Agreed.
However, stop saying you don't do it and stop saying it's a bitch move, and then do it. Because that's what fucking everyone does. And that's why I was so annoyed. I'm like, stop saying you don't do it.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to say, I don't like guard pullers, then you're never allowed
to do
that.
Don't ever pull guard. Ever. Ever. Don't pull guard.
I guess that's our biggest complaint.
Yeah, because that's what it is.
Don't be a hypocrite, I suppose.
People are like, we don't guard pull here. I just watch you guard pull.
Right? I'm not mad at,
but it fit the situation. Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe every situation for guard pulling is right for me.
Yeah. Well,
everyone.
If I'm gonna be in a tournament with Rob Bowers, Dude, I'm not trying to
I'm
take him
fucking
down.
guard pulling all day on that fucker.
Yeah. I would rather lay down and let him get mount than have him take me down.
Dude, his shots are so clean and his neck disappears.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I just go down.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, dude, every time we did the drill and he's like, and I have to line up against him, like, and he looks at me, I'm like, I would tell you to be nice, but it's not possible for said drill. So I'm just going to jump backwards.
Right. I'm
Catch
just
me.
run. Well, and to think that I can catch up, right? Like if a lot of these kids have been doing wrestling since they're
like
little
Rob.
kids.
Look at
right?
Rob.
Yeah. Dude, I couldn't drill that enough to have anywhere near the competency of something like that.
Love you, Rob, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, yeah. No, we're giving you the
yes, we are.
What we're saying is you're always going to be too good for people like us that come into this sport.
I'm never going to catch up to him.
And I got to learn jiu-jitsu and I got to learn takedowns.
I got to choose one. I'm choosing jiu-jitsu every
Right.
single time.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit.
Well, and that's what all I was trying to say. And Paul, we've talked about it. Paul and I have talked about not the angry part that I pulled out. That was all me. There's a lot of anger coming out of my neck issue,
vitriol and hatred.
And but it's the comments around it, and it goes for, like I said, for people that are pulling, that are doing wrist locks, and they complain about a wrist lock being them. Fucking wrist lock is cheating. Why? Because you lost to it?
I want a whole podcast on wrist locks.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Croiler, do it
Next week, bitch.
Do it.
Don't worry, we'll keep that one you have in the holster.
Right.
So when you're sick or too busy to talk to us for a week,
hey, that happens.
It has happened. We'll keep that. So just do one on why everyone hates wrist locks.
One in the chamber.
But the only thing is, same idea. So when we were at seminars, he would show almost every one of his sequence has a wrist lock because he's come up with a beautiful wrist lock system. Like, I don't see anybody else teaching that. And he always intertwines that into part of his sequence.
Side tangent on that
go
real
ahead.
quick. There's BJJ Super Dealers or some shit like that. Warehouse, whatever it was, had like a wrist lock DVD set, like the science behind effective wrist lock.
Yeah.
So I screenshot it and sent it to Croiler and said, hey, maybe you should brush up on your wrist locks. He was nonplussed.
Wow. I can't believe he wasn't pleased with that.
Weird, huh?
So weird.
Right.
But his system's different. But here's, just let me finish mine with your side tangent that was kind of funny. And so I'm at seminars and I'm watching people. There wasn't one person there that was like, fucking wrist lock, I don't want to learn this wrist lock. Every single one of them was like, this is cool as shit. Yeah. More effective, less effort.
You know, it's funny because it's weird how satisfying they are to pull off.
They really are.
So satisfying. But when I'm wrist locked, I'm like, motherfucker.
I laugh. I think it's hilarious.
I just can't believe I got caught in some stupid shit like a wrist lock.
Oh, God. Paul's part of the problem. Because honestly...
Well, I think that's the problem as a whole. It just feels like... Well, you know when you're a little kid and you're taking karate class and they teach you these wrist locks, they just never work?
Yeah. No.
Well, that's
sure.
Well, that when I was a kid, I took karate. They taught you like stuff that just it's not practical.
Okay.
And that's how you see them. Like you got just caught with some little kid shit. Then you get angry about it.
Well, yeah, that's how you react because you get caught with something that you should have defended.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
Yeah. It's just I don't know why it feels that way. There should be a pro tip.
Croiler, go. And, dude, he's like the perfect person to do it. And he'll be like, it's not cheating, so why the fuck would I write about it? But just do it.
Just do it anyway.
Because
do it for us.
Yeah, and we'll go back to our guard pulling here in a moment. But I just want to say it for the last time, just because you get beat by it doesn't make it legitimate. You know, it doesn't make it not legitimate.
Aha.
There we go.
Wait.
Fucked it up the first time. Brought it back. See, that's the difference between Paul and I fuck-ups. I catch mine, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to fix it. Paul just keeps running.
Deer in the headlights. I'm like, fix it, Kip. You're like, no, this is too fun.
Yeah, this is great. Well, you did just say...
As he's eating popcorn.
Yeah, this is great. Keep going.
Can I move on now?
Yes.
Embarrassment to the sport. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we left off.
Okay. Finally, it's too easy to assume that pulling guard means you don't need a good takedown or judo defense. It's a somewhat reasonable point, but you lose any notion of jiu-jitsu being a martial art instead of a sport. And you miss out on a rich variety of stand-up techniques that have ideal sport scenarios where they should be applied instead of the guard pull. In these takedown-specific cases, like a leg being exposed with no defense, you should be attacking with the takedown in mind for no other reason than you'll get points in a jiu-jitsu competition.
What's a competition?
Right. I get what he's saying.
Well, and that's what a lot of this comes down to is he's speaking a lot to competition. Mm-hmm. A lot. We are not.
Well, I mean...
I'm not, on my part.
True. Like, I agree wholeheartedly that I would probably never pull a guard in a street fight scenario. I just think that would be goddamn ridiculous.
You might as well scream punch me in the face.
Yeah. On the same token...
On the same token, I might do it.
Maybe I would. I haven't been in a street fight in my entire life, so who knows when it happens. I
wonder how many people have been in street fights.
I've been in like little minor scuffles in school.
Yeah, scuffles in school and shit like that.
I've been into an almost bar fight, but it never really happened.
Yeah, literally, same here. Yeah, I've never been in like I need to defend my life type situation.
Yeah, literally, I've been in 2 fights. One was a tough man contest. One was the cage fight, which, hey, weird. It was a wrestler, and he took me down and mounted me.
And broke his hand.
Yeah.
Good strategy.
He broke his hand on my face. That was some good strategy right there.
I liked it.
Hey, I won. It worked. Whatever. I can teach it.
You should have screamed. I can teach you how to do that. And then just scream jiu-jitsu at the end.
Right.
Jiu-jitsu!
Exactly. But, yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna take this kid down.
No.
It would have been better in my cage fight if I would have sat down and butt scooted.
It would have. Your face probably got broken a lot less.
3 points of contact on the ground and he can't punch me or kick me while he's standing up. I'm good.
You should have you shouldn't even have sat down. You should have put 2 knees down and a hand down and just waited.
Right. Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? I'm an embarrassment to the sport, but I'm not getting punched or kicked in the face.
Currently, poster boy for the worst thing in the sport, but bring it on.
That could have been a YouTube sensation right there. Really like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Did this guy is he on all fours? Yes, he is.
I think the jiu-jitsu gods wouldn't have let me win that if I would have pulled it.
Or I think worse could have been the dead dog, like feet up in the air.
Oh, right.
All 4 feet up in the air. Yep, bring it.
Yep, come get some.
Embarrassment to said sport.
Yeah. Raise his hand slowly. War or skirmish. Although BJJ people will vigorously disagree about the best way to get a match to the ground, it's not dissimilar to other fights within a family. Catholic versus Protestant, Republican versus Democrat, or any other argument amongst people who believe in the same core principles, yet disagree on details that don't affect the core values. I'm not sure those count or apply, but yeah, we'll go with it. The two sides often feel like they are arguing as if it's a choice between raw power and intelligence or smart strategy versus ignoring holes in the game. There's some truth to these views, like many stereotypes, but it doesn't tell the whole story or give you a plan of attack as a fundamentals student.
Word.
Yeah. All right. Not bad there. Well, there's a place for all opinions and plenty of friendly jousting is warranted. I believe that for a fundamental student, it is best to fill out your martial arts repertoire and take the most aggressive and most valuable path, despite the difficulty involved. Learn your takedowns and throws as your primary starting goal, and also train guard pulling for when you have a situation where aggressiveness or your own physical state may work against you. See, we can agree with that.
Me.
I'm not mad at learning takedowns. I'm really not.
So what? No, not at all.
Yeah.
I know we should learn them, and I see the value in them. However, I'm not doing it.
Right. Yeah.
I want to learn jiu-jitsu, not takedowns. Now, if I was in a competition or had any aspirations to do so, yes. I even told my daughter she needs to learn some takedowns before her next competition.
So, in my special case, I don't think I'd bother. I think I'd just learn the best way to pull guard because, dude, I can't. My knees won't do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my legs don't. They simply don't work. So I think
really don't.
Like he says, if you're injured or you know somebody's always going to be better, I think
you should master the best way to combat said takedown or judo throw. Fuck judo throws. I've been thrown like 2 or 3 times by somebody that knows a little bit of judo. F that. It hurts. I don't like it.
My break falls also need some work.
Your break falls are fucking terrible.
My timing is so off.
It's unreal. You're like, you hit the ground. Yeah, exactly. Boom, boom. Whole body. 30 seconds later, hand. No, that you didn't break. You just clap for your fucking demise. That's what you just did.
I literally bounced twice and then hit the ground with my palm.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know. He basically just told me to, when I'm starting to get hurt, learn how to pull guard. Yeah. That's the way I took that.
I think if you're a healthy young individual, then absolutely
it's different. And a lot of this is very, it's all personal. It's all individually, it goes to the individual. And it's because Paul and I'm just too old. I started this shit when I was like 37. 37, 38 years old. I don't have time to get fucking takedown.
Well, I mean, what do you and I do? Like, we go there and we like to roll and we start from our knees and slap and bump and we usually just kind of like lay down, let people get positioned, and that's how we start. Like that's kind of our shit. So takedowns for us are all but meaningless.
And they are. Yeah, I'm not going to spend the time. A lot of this comes down. We've talked about this a lot. That a lot of the things, and this really applies to this, is a lot of the things that you should learn in jiu-jitsu, I have limited time to learn jiu-jitsu. Yep. So I am, and I think most of our listeners do too, because we already have an email from another character that I passed on to Jesse that's just about that. He can't get to class enough. Right. He's literally away from any school possible at a camp. I don't know where he is.
I think you should learn what you like and what works for you. And if that's takedowns, that's awesome. It really is. If it's not,
you'll be better than most. If you can focus on that, you'll be better than most, because most of us want to learn things that are fun to learn, improves what I'm doing. And if I ever do a competition, I'll probably pull guard, but at least I'm, trying the competition. But those are the same people that are probably trying competition, not doing it again.
Yeah. Don't let people like Paul shame you.
Yeah, no shaming, Paul. You angry black belt. You want to know what this all comes back down to? He probably wrote that last week. It was like, that was way back when I was the purple. And he just wrote it because all you're picking on of his car.
Yeah, I mean, it's warranted. I get it.
Yeah, you call it a Matchbox car.
It is, though. Yeah.
Pull it back, and it goes really fast.
Really fast, in air quotes.
Really fast.
Mildly zippy.
Mildly zippy.
For a grocery getter. Moving on. If you have, hold on, fair point. Like, for our kids, though, I think they should probably learn takedowns.
100%.
Yeah, like I agree with Paul 100% on that aspect. I want my kids and your kids and the kids to learn proper takedowns.
But it's a little different, though, because like you said, they're kids. And they bounce the fuck back. And
they have time.
They have time to do that.
Exactly. So, all things being equal there, learn takedowns.
And I can't get hurt.
Right.
Okay, I can, evidently, but
I can't get hurt.
And just
says the guy with a fucked up
guy getting surgery. But no, Paul and I, like, if I didn't have my wife who makes money for the family, or like Paul's the breadwinner, he can't get really fucked up and not be able to walk. I mean, he has had a cane in the recent history, but he still can make it to work and do his job. Now, a takedown, it's risky. If you're bad at them, he doesn't have time to get good enough at them that he won't hurt himself during the situation. So we're just not going to learn them.
Nope. I'm going to move on.
FYI, once again, Grappling Dads, super honest.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're right. I'm saying we're honest.
Exactly. Nowhere near right most of the time.
That's our caveat. Blue belts, people.
Blue belts.
If you have any desire for your jiu-jitsu to be street applicable, then there is very little argument for pulling guard at all. Exactly. In self-defense circles, pulling guard is simply a joke. That's yet to be determined. He's probably not wrong, though. If your main goal is competition, especially advanced competition, you'll tend to treat takedowns as the brutes method to the ground, while pulling guard is the advanced game. Ask yourself this.
I don't think many people see it that way.
Many people see it that way. Ask yourself this. Who is more dangerous, a BJJ player with judo and wrestling experience or a BJJ player with just jiu-jitsu?
Well, it depends on the situation.
I don't know. Is Marcelo Garcia good at judo and wrestling?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Good way to ask a question. Neither one of us know.
Like,
That really went nowhere.
Curious, sir. The dads at grapplingpads.com.
I'm sure Corler will say something. Guarantee Corler's going to be like, you dumbasses.
Corler, fix this. Fix it.
We'll edit this out.
I'm sure Paul's probably right. I just don't want him to be, okay?
No, it's fun going the other way.
Right. All right. So, takedown or pulled guard. In the end, you are going to have to evaluate your own style of aggression versus defense, energy expenditure versus efficiency, and many other factors, not only at a high-level view, but even on a match-by-match basis. No matter what, you should have a basic understanding of takedowns, throws, and various methods and tactics for pulling guard. Agreed. It will require more study than just rolling an open mat and occasionally having your instructor teach basic wrestling or judo. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Like if you just get like a class every now and then on wrestling or judo, you're probably never really going to have good wrestling or judo. You're going to have to.
But you'll be better off than not having it at all, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, but
it's not the self-defense thing.
Right. But I mean, to his point, like if you had a kid that did wrestling for his entire school career in college and then went to be in judo, you're not going to catch up to that. Or if you have a black belt in judo that decides to do jiu-jitsu now and you're both blue belts, well,
both standing up, it's not. Yeah, no.
Yeah, just sit down, brother. Take all of them seriously, but take the things that are worth points and are applicable to street defense more seriously. As a fundamental student, it's best to have an eye toward training takedowns, which will be more effective and productive early on, but will also serve you well as your skills increase and you can differentiate on the fly when to apply your takedown game and when to apply your guard pulls. And to sum it up, I'm still going to make fun of guard pullers, no matter how good they are. You've been warned. We are clearly on opposite ends of the fence here.
I love how he could go. He plays devil's advocate all the way down, and then he's like, "Well, I still fucking hate you."
You did. I'll give him that. He
did well. He did both sides of the fence.
He did do the pros and the cons of both. I like that.
Did.
So, and I thought it was really good information.
No, I like it.
Hated half of it. But,
don't care about
the half that
of
agreed
it,
with us.
Whatever.
That was super cool.
Yeah, that was really on point. We just look for people who agree with us.
Yeah, it's just easier.
That's what our listeners are for. Actually, a lot of times they're like, "Yeah, I don't believe everything. I don't really agree with everything you say, but you at least say it."
Yeah, I actually enjoy those emails. Like, hey, some of what you say is, I'm going to go with utter horseshit. But you're still funny, so I can have my buddies listen and go, listen to these fucking idiots. How wrong are they?
I want to add to the butt scooting. Can I? Can I?
Absolutely.
So
do your thing.
Lauren from down in Australia, her son is Hunter. Okay, the badass. I gotta ask, hey Lauren,
so cool.
Let me know. I could text it, but I'm not gonna. So let me know if I can post some of those videos, if you wouldn't mind. Because he's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
So much fun to watch him. And so we've talked about him a bunch of times, but she sent me a new video. And did you watch it all?
I did.
Yeah, wasn't that great? And then then she goes, butt scooting. What else to do when your partner is being spazzy? I was like, yes! Yeah, because Hunter tries his damnedest to like do any hand fight, anything. This dude ain't having. He's just swiping and flying away.
Yeah.
And Hunter's like,
he's doing karate.
Yeah. And Hunter's just like, well, screw you. I'm just going to go to my back. Yeah, and he submits him.
Yeah. But I mean, to Paul's point, he tried for the takedown.
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't working, and then he adjusted, and
he had to though, because the kid wasn't doing jiu-jitsu.
He wasn't engaging.
He wasn't engaging.
Yeah.
He was just trying to not get taken down. Yeah. When you're just trying to not get taken down, and I'm guessing Hunter, I've watched enough of his videos because we get a ton. Thank you, love it. He likes to play off his back.
Hunter should do a tutorial on cross choke from guard to armbar.
Oh my god,
dude!
He's done it at least 2 of the videos.
Yeah, he's good at it.
Dude,
it's really
and it's
fun.
Slick. The kids don't see it coming. I don't see it coming.
No.
The first time I was like, oh, rewind.
It's funny because I actually watched his videos. I'm like, I'm going to try that. I can't get it to work.
No. It's
Carler, help me.
Carler, can you help me what Hunter can do?
Yeah
he's about a tenth of my age.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it was funny. She said, first time I watched this, because she couldn't be there, that his dad was there for that one, and she couldn't be there. So she's like, first time I watched this video, I thought of you guys. Butt scooting.
Winning.
Get it.
Get some butt scooting.
Get it. Man, you got any more to add to butt scooting?
No, we have a girl at our gym that joined the wrestling team. So
we do?
Yeah, Zoe.
Yeah.
Piper and Zoe.
Oh, Zoe did.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna be vicious.
So yeah, I'm excited for her to learn some takedowns and hopefully
Paul's kids.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
So hopefully she can show our kids some of that kind of stuff.
That'd be great.
It'll be kind of fun. Yeah,
I love that family. They're just go out and
Good
do
people.
it, man. Love it. Super nice. I haven't rolled with Paul because I'm broken. Another Paul. Tell him to change his name now.
Yeah, there's too many Pauls.
Too many Pauls.
It's weird.
You own that.
Yeah, mine. It's mine.
So we do. I got nothing else.
No, I'm good.
I'm still bitter, but we're gonna move on. I got two things. One thing, I want to reach out to Nathan. He reached out to us after last week's show about helping us out with a website.
Oh my God!
So he's willing to help us. He's very crazy busy.
I couldn't believe that. Like
I know. I was like,
you
shit.
had a bitch on the show, and I read that email. I'm like, oh my God.
Thank God. Thank the Lord.
Look at that guy. He's like, that's
super
so
nice.
Cool.
He's like,
that is so cool.
Then I'm like, how much do you want to be paid? Because I'm super poor. And he's like, just keep making good podcasts.
Good people.
And by the way, we really appreciate anything you do, because our website gets hits. And there's not very many places to go on said website.
No,
sorry guys, I am not smart.
It's not that we dropped the ball; it's that we're stupid. There's a difference.
Yeah, if you have no clue where the ball is, you can't drop it.
Exactly.
So don't know, but I want to reach out. That's awesome. I love when
so incredibly awesome.
We have so many of you guys that reach out and are just so helpful to us and give us things to talk about. And ask questions that we can answer, that
about
budgeting can
budgeting.
answer.
It's so cool.
Fuck off with budgeting. You say I send another one. I'm flying out to wherever you are. I got some points saved up. I'm getting you. And that or morning routine, both of you are dead. You got to talk about it on BJJ Strength.
It was
That's
fun.
it.
Oh, also, check out BJJ Strength podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Lawrence
check out his
is super, super cool. He's big. He's bigger into the YouTube. So look up BJJ Strength on YouTube.
Check. I've been looking at his Instagram.
His videos.
Like,
his
cool.
videos are sick.
Yeah.
His videos are really good. He's got a good following. He's got a lot of
his accent. Oh my God, it's so hot. It's dreamy.
He's Welsh.
Yeah.
If anybody was wondering, they got a cool flag with a dragon on it. So definitely we appreciate. We love it. And going on that, we actually had somebody reach out just wondering how we get you guys to be so engaged with us. Because they have a great podcast. It's called Grapplers Rewind. Mm-hmm. Listen to a little bit of it to make sure we weren't telling you guys to go listen to some shit that's made in the bathroom. There's so many. And it's not. And it's totally different from what we do. So a lot of pretty much what they do there is they talk about competitions. Anything that could be aired or streamed, they watch it. They check it out. And they break it down for you. They say, hey, this is, this was this one was won by this person, by this. This was the best submission in our opinion. Those kind of things. So definitely check that out. If you guys are into competition, which I know there's some of you out there, and you want to know what's going on in the world and you want to be a little more versed, it's a great podcast to listen to.
Yeah, they probably actually know what they're talking about, where Kip and I are just going to look for butt scooting.
Yeah,
guard
I look for things that I can do.
Exactly, yeah.
Like butt scooting.
Yeah.
And making Paul angry. Not this Paul. That Paul.
That Paul, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Piss off the guy that's going to sleep really close to you. Mm-hmm. Probably a bad idea.
Good idea. I support this message.
My wife's super nice. Be nice to her. I will throw her in between you and I.
Don't tell me Jen needs me and she's nice.
I will scream human shield and throw her at you. So, love you, honey.
Wind her up like an angry cat and toss.
But definitely reach out to them. If you guys have questions about any competition that's going on, anything that worked out over there, reach out to them. They would love to answer some of that stuff. And, we can't. Ask them.
No.
So, but definitely, we want to help out anybody in the community here. That's why I talked about Blue Line BJJ. Love it. Love what they're doing. Paul and I have talked about that many times, so check it out now.
Do it.
Now.
Yeah, we'd like to help, if we can, help out the jiu-jitsu
wherever
community.
We can. Yeah, and it may seem that we're, what did Paul call guard pulling?
An abomination?
An abomination? No.
Disgrace.
No, disgrace. Yeah. We're bringing down the sport.
Right.
So
we are a disgrace.
Some will take that.
To the sport.
We are definitely a disgrace to the sport, or to something. I don't know the sport. But definitely, we like to reach out and help out. So if you guys have something you need help, you got a charity going on. We've done that for some of our listeners that were doing the Tap Out for Cancer. He was doing a fundraiser. We definitely shared that and talked about it on the show. We want to help. That's why we do the show. And I want to make money. Yeah. Yes. And we did do a little live video. I just wanted to do it. I was bored. Not really, just my mind travels. And
I was wondering what the hell you're doing. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, you kept pausing.
I'm like reading, and you're like frantically fucking with your phone. I'm going.
I wasn't frantic.
Oh,
I was
you were
very
frantic.
Calmly moving around.
You looked frantic to me.
You always think it's frantic.
Yeah.
Because electronics scare you.
This is true. It's very true.
But no, I just thought it would be fun. I think like 4 people watched it, but I don't understand how that works, because you got to be online, right?
I don't understand.
Isn't that how that works?
Those live videos, do they disappear?
You can share them. I think I shared ours.
Oh, dude, I don't get it.
You can share them after they're done, but I just wanted to throw it up there just because never tried it before.
Right.
And for some reason, people keep asking to see us on video.
Yeah.
Seems dumb.
I can post some videos. I took some of my.
Oh, dude, yeah. We'll put those on YouTube. That was funny.
So should I? No, I got to send it to you. I'll send you the. Did I send you the edited one? I did.
I think you did.
I sent you the edited one.
We had a listener edit it for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. By the way,
it's my little white belt.
Yeah. Thanks, Austin.
I want to say this. Congratulations on your stripe.
Yeah,
I wasn't there, but congratulations to all that got their stripes.
Yep.
It must be nice.
You wouldn't know.
I would have no clue. I stole my blue belt, and Chad's still trying to find me. And but yeah. Definitely anything that comes up, you guys, we want to help with. You want to feel better about yourself? Hey, text us. Let us know. Hey,
did you say hey, Texas?
I said hey, text us.
Hey, Texas.
Hey, Texas.
Hey, Texas.
Hey, we do have a bunch of listeners in Texas.
Grits.
What up, Austin? We should go on a tour. We can visit.
Hey, we sold a few more. Were they shirts, or they somebody get the pillow?
It was all shirts.
Nobody got a pillow.
I know. What the fuck, people?
God damn it.
You don't want to sleep on a Grappling Dad's?
You don't want to sleep on a Grappling Dad's face? Come on.
You should totally do that.
You can put it in your phone and put it in your pocket. It'd be so great.
It'd be so awkward. It's awkward. It's awkward. Everyone should do it.
Anyway, thanks for the support. We appreciate it, even though it's only a shirt.
It's a big deal for us, though.
It's huge.
It has nothing. That it really doesn't have much to do with the money. It really doesn't.
It's just cool.
It's just
showing
cool
us
that you
support,
guys
like
are out there. We know it's
us.
not cheap to buy our stuff on there. Else, you want a coupon? You let me know. It won't be good, right. But I'll send you some random coupon for like pudding cups.
We'll do what we can.
Hopefully you have a Myers there, which most of you don't. But yeah, guys, keep reviewing, keep sending it out there. We've been stuck on 50 reviews on iTunes. Somebody break that 50.
Yeah, do that.
Please, please, please. And other than that, just leave reviews on Facebook. Give us messages. We love hearing from you guys. You guys do reach out a ton. We really appreciate it. We actually had somebody else reach out about something about strokes and being choked out. So I'll have to show you that after the show, but that might be coming up because...
Again, don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're basically stroking somebody out by cutting off the blood supply to the brain. Something about that?
Correct. Yeah, and with, I think, May is Stroke Awareness Month.
Okay. I think on Croyler's podcast, he actually talked about that. And even if you're choking somebody unconscious, you're never fully cutting off the blood supply.
Yes.
Like even if you're like just choking them, there's always blood
something going.
So,
yes.
So as long as you just don't hang on forever.
Yes.
You probably.
But there's studies to it, and this is really cool. I'll show you too. Show you after the show. It's something that I think we're gonna try to do something with. Paulie and I are actually been talking about doing interviews. Because people keep coming to us.
I actually, I'm not. We're not an interview show. That's just not what we do.
We're never going to be a complete interview show.
I really like our gig. Croyler's been a huge help to the show. Ask him; he'll tell you.
Yeah, and he'll volunteer that information really quick.
Smear campaign started. So I forgot where I was going.
Yeah, where were you going?
I don't know. I lost it.
Jesus Christ,
See,
man.
this is what happens when I got to go to bed, bro. Like,
fuck
it's
you.
late. The wheels fall off the bus.
You still have negative 57 minutes since your bedtime.
Yeah, exactly.
But, and we sprung forward, dude. You should be good.
I should be good, but
The
I'm
dumbest thing that still exists.
not. Oh, yeah.
But.
Now I got to get up earlier.
Yay! But, yeah, it's. I have no clue. I was trying to find out where you were going.
Yeah, it's gone. It just slipped my mind.
You thank Croyler for helping out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just vanished.
That's fucking gone.
It's like a slippery fish, man. I couldn't hang on to that thought.
Oh, it's no-gi. Perfect.
Right.
So, but yeah, guys, just keep bringing it, and we'll keep doing our thing. Oh, it was about the interviews.
Yeah, interviews. Bam.
Go.
I had a really good time on the interviews we've done.
Yeah, we've been interviewed.
They've all been fun.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times now, and it's been fun every time.
Yep.
Kazuchi Podcast, BJJ Strength, and Great Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a lot of fun, and I guess, and we have got fun people that reach out to us.
Yeah.
So we've had an autographed book from Chuck that I really think we should probably do something with, because it's a really good book. Did you finish it?
I'm halfway through it right now. Yeah.
It's really, really good. Have you got to Austin's?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's a little farther in.
Yep.
But it's really good. He sat down with Muhammad Ali. A lot of them. Just really, really freaking cool.
I'm actually on Muhammad Ali right now.
Are you right now?
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah. So he sat down to lunch, his second book, and it's really, really good. And I feel like we should interview him. It's tough. But we're looking into it. We're thinking about it, so we'll throw it in. We'll dash it in. It might even be an extra episode, I think.
Nice.
Is where we'll go back to. So we'll throw out an extra episode with an interview. What do you think, Paul?
Sounds like
Since
a good time.
talked about it, but whatever. All right, guys. Paul's got to go to bed.
Bye.
Bye.